Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of The Articulate Fly, and we're back with another Central PA fishing report with George Costa from TCO Fly Shop in State College. How are you doing, George?
I'm good, Marvin. How's everything going with you this week?
Just trying to stay out of trouble. I understand there's some good news in your neck of the woods around guiding.
Yep, we just got our restrictions lifted for guiding, so starting this Saturday, or actually Friday, May 1st, we will be able to run our guide trips again. We're going to be limiting it to 2 people, as we always do with our guides, and certain restrictions, all our clients are going to have to bring their own lunch, their own drinks, which is, just for safety precautions, and we're face coverings. Our guides will be, trying to stay CDC mandated 6 feet away from clients, but we can still get people out there and fish and help them, find some fish and get them out there on the water. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And how quickly is your guide schedule filling up? I know you kind of maybe reduced your capacity, but what's the availability look like right now?
We still have plenty of dates open for May. We had quite a few people cancel. We have a lot of our trips from April that are now getting pushed into May, moved around. It's a little hectic right now. I actually called about 15 to 20 clients yesterday and moved a bunch of stuff around. But we still have some dates available. We've got, 5, 6 guides up here in the shop. So if you want to get a trip out here in Central PA, give us a call here and I'll get you booked in and we'll get you out on the water.
No, that sounds great. And we're recording this on April 29th. And I guess, the good news is the guides are back in business soon. The bad news is you guys are getting ready to get a ton of rain. And so, how's that going to impact fishing over the next week to 10 days?
I definitely think that we're looking at getting some stuff blown out here in the next couple of days. We're supposed to get 1 inch to 2 inches of rain over the next 3 to 4 days. Weekend weather's looking pretty good, so that'll give it some time to drop. So just going into the reports, we got a lot of rain. It's going to be up and off color for the next few days for sure. We're just getting underway with sulfurs too. Sulfurs have been just starting to pop on Spring Creek. We're starting to see them, real small hatches, but, the next week or so they should really start getting hatching in earnest, and that means they're going to start going everywhere else on pens, jay, everything else should start going good. We're starting to see a bunch of other good bugs up here, March browns here and there. There's been a couple spotted. Quill, Gordons, caddis are all over. Granums are pretty much winding down, but everything else has been right on schedule. The weather's starting to shape up other than the rain.
Yeah, got it. So I guess that means, we've talked about this before, probably fishing smaller streamers as the water's falling and then kind of moving to kind of the traditional fishing that's appropriate for the season. So any thoughts you want to share with folks on tips and tactics and bugs?
Yeah, I would definitely focus, when the water's up, it's going to be up again this week. So focus more on, fishing those edges, fishing, right along the bank, small streamers that are going to move fish for sure. Once these hatches get underway, though, you'll find that a lot of these fish are really going to start keying in a lot more on those natural bugs. So, nymphing is still going to be good. And, with clarity off if the water's up, focus on fishing those, shallow slots. That's where a lot of these fish move. Once these hatches start heavy, you're going to find a lot of fish moving into shallow water, shallow riffles. That's where they're going to be feeding most heavy. So, get out of those big, deep, dark slots now and start moving into some of that faster, riffle, shallower water. That's where these fish are going to move to eat during a hatch.
Yeah, and I remember from our last report, your tip for, when to fish and when to stay home, is if you can't see your boots, you might want to stay home. So, yeah,
for the most part, we'll hopefully get this high water will get cleared out by the weekend, and we should be in great shape looking into next week. And it's May. May starts this week, so it's time to fish.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And folks, if you have a question for George, if you'll send it to us on the Articulate Fly Facebook page, and if we use your question, I'll send you some Articulate Fly swag, and you're going to get into a drawing for something from the shop at the end of the season. And before I let you go back to juggling the guide calendar, George, and filling all those mail and curbside pickup orders, why don't you let folks know where they can find you, shop hours, and all that kind of good stuff?
Sounds good. We are here in State College. Address is 2030 East College Avenue. You can get a hold of us at 814-689-3654, extension 4 here. Extension 4 here for State College. And we're open right now for curbside pickup Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday, 9 to 3. And you can just order on the web at tcoflyfishing.com, and hopefully we'll get some restrictions lifted soon and be able to open our doors again to the public.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be the update we'll be sharing with folks the next time we record. Well, listen, folks, get out there and take advantage of the May weather and all the fishiness. Call the shop, book a guide trip, and if you fish, fish responsibly, and we'll be together on the water again on the other side of this thing pretty soon. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, George.
All right, Marvin. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Absolutely.